Hey everyone, happy Monday. If there's a such thing as a happy Monday, right? Gosh, I can't believe it's November already. Cannot believe it's November already. My birthday's next week. My brother's birthday. We've got a lot of November birthdays in my family. I am, gosh, today's the 7th, November the 7th. Okay. Yeah, I've been doing stuff and I come back and check YouTube and see what was going on. And um, hey, Elegy. Hey, just a girl. Hey, the truth. Yeah, just a girl. I know several people. Did you get yours back up? Didn't yours get pulled? I know there was several people reached out to me and I had talked to, and they had their channel got took down. I was like, "What the heck?" Like one girl had doesn't even make videos. You know what I mean? How did you get it back? Did you just write YouTube? Well, listen, I lost like 40 subscribers in 2 days, and it was weird. It was like, oh, I had done a video. Hey, Jamie Lynn, I had done a video that uh, you know it was just I can't remember what it was about, but it wasn't anything worthy of. I mean, I didn't think it would make me lose 40 people. It was weird. It was weird. I don't know what's going on with YouTube or what, but I know that. Oh, you wrote an appeal and reached out. Yeah, I reached out to YouTube on Twitter also and asked them, but they still, hey Carla Ray, and they hadn't got back to me, or they hadn't when I looked yesterday. They hadn't got back to me to ask them what was going on with why I had lost, 40. They're probably thinking, well, maybe because they just decided to leave your channel. That's probably what they were thinking. But I just thought it was weird to lose 40. Like it'd be different if I had done a controversial video or something like that. You know what I mean? I could have understood it, but not with me. I mean, I don't know. I just don't. I think it's strange that 40 people would have went and like just cleaned up their YouTube. I mean, I do that every now and again, but not very often. Oh goodness. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get I think I my comments. Okay. Sorry, my comments. I clicked the wrong button. Yeah, I remember not long ago, Just Rewinded, no, Life Rewinded. Sorry, Life Rewinded, her channel, and some other people I can't remember. Life Rewinded sticks out at me because I know she really worked hard. Hey, Blank Screen, uh, that they were, oh, they were doing the sweep like they always do. Okay. Oh, you did? Okay. Oh, so have they put your original channel back up, Blank Screen? I guess they did a sweep and cleaned out 40 people that were subscribers. You know what I mean? I guess. I don't know. Hello, Christina Logan. How are you? Yeah, I woke up this morning and the Truth had put a video out and she was okay. So let me back up. Put it in park, put it in reverse, back up. Okay, well, last night I reshared a video that the Truth, I mean, I'm sorry, the Savage Live had posted. And I think Jenny Jin played it first. I'm not sure on her on her screen. Anyway, okay, good deal, good deal. But I reshared it, and I put in the comments whenever under Savages that I felt like the dude should have been. I didn't know then that he had even been held found guilty and that he, had went to jail for it. But let's see, I put up that I thought that I felt like the dude should have been 6 feet under instead of, you know, whatever happened to him, he should have been 6 feet under. So um, I'm actually going to pull it up. So anyway, this morning when my husband got up, uh, I showed it to him, and the reason I'm addressing this on here is because I had went to the Truth and I commented underneath the video And sorry, I'm trying to pull it up. And then I had several people come up under there, and and they're allowed to leave their comments. And I just thought that it was a little silly, if you ask me, to be so upset. I mean, look, the video was hard to watch, no doubt. No doubt. If you guys haven't seen it, it's out there to see. But the video was most definitely very hard to watch. Uh, that's why I chose to take it down when I did, after showing it to my husband. But I just wanted to put out that my husband didn't tell me I needed to take it down or anything like that. What he said was, wow, between crap like that and sloppy Molly, I don't even know why you want to be on YouTube. That's what he said. Not that he told me I had to take it down, because he didn't. I mean, I absolutely would have, uh, you know, took his opinion into consideration. Absolutely, I would have. But I kind of felt yucky about it. Just watching it made me feel yucky. And so when I rewatched it the second time, after showing it to my husband, I decided to take it down. And you know, and then I see the truth has done a video about I should lose my channel because I reshared it. Me and Mandolin, and she said, kept saying it, that when she was angry, and I just thought it was crazy to be that angry over something that I reshared. Because look, the way I look at it, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. No doubt about it. You're entitled to feel like that if that's how you feel. But to wish me to lose my damn channel over it, I mean, goodness gracious, because Tracy, I know for a fact you've had opinions, and you've made faux pas on here, and you've done stuff that you've regretted. But I never even thought that I thought you should lose your channel over it. I mean, so she was coming at it like this, that I re-victimized the young girl. In case you don't know, the video is about this sick dad, and it is Dolly Vision's brother that lives with Dolly Vision and helps Dolly Vision make the soap currently. And so he is got his daughter who supposedly is 19 years old at the time. Um, and he's like in these, it looked like a chat room or room, looking to find like-minded people like himself, sickos like himself. And he says that he's going to, his daughter asked if she can tell everybody bye. And he says, of course you can. And she says, bye, I love my daddy very much. And he says, we're going to, fuck like chickens later. And then he goes in very descriptive about what he's going to do to her, um, between her legs and all that stuff. I mean, it was gross. Um, and the wife knew about it. Hey, Lisa V. And the wife knew about it. So I reshared that. Like I said, I reshared it. So the truth decides that, she makes a video, and the links people will go to, and she thinks that, I should lose my channel for resharing that video. And it is very sick. Pig's lips and backflips. I love your name. And it's very disturbing. That's why I chose to take it down. It was disturbing for me. And the main reason I took it down, I guess, was because my nieces and nephews know that I have a YouTube channel, and I would hate for them to pull my community page up and that be the first thing they see, or them see that at all. That's not something I want my nieces and nephews to be exposed to. You know what I mean? So I don't know, Elegy. I haven't heard anything about the wife, but the fact that that sick bastard only got 10 years and served 6, I think isn't uh, is it shouldn't. That's not even a thing. He should be under the jail. Under the jail. Look, it's obvious that poor girl had been groomed her whole entire life to even be able to be on there and act like she was okay or co-signing that crap. Obviously, the girl had been groomed her whole life. I'm not making, I'm just saying that poor girl, there's no telling what that child had endured. And I don't know why he only got 10 years. Maybe she didn't want to press her. I don't know. But and I think if I'm not mistaken, I think he even put her birth date in like he had a banner scrolling at the bottom of the screen. I think he even put her birth date there just to make sure everybody knew that she was over 18. Now, whether that was her true birth date or not, I don't know, but that's what the video said. And the reason my initial gut when I reshared it, I never, I didn't think about uh, how Tracy looked at it, re-victimizing, because of the girl being 19. I mean, I did the math in my head and I realized the girl was over 18, or supposedly, and that she was, uh, on there co-signing or whatever. So I put it up and I just thought that, okay, Tracy, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I did it. And the reason I put it out was for awareness. If that's why it was for awareness, because I know there's a lot of people that buy his soap. I don't watch them, but I started watching a little bit when Mallory, was joining the turtle gang for views. And I started watching a little bit, but it's just not my cup of tea. It's just not my cup of tea. So I quit watching them. And I, but I absolutely only put it up there for awareness. But when I showed it to my husband, and he was like, golly, man, between that and Sloppy Molly, why do you even want to be on YouTube? Which was hilarious. I thought, very true. It makes me wonder and question myself at times also. Uh, like, why would I even like want to be here sometimes? Some of the vile stuff, you know what I mean? I know she is. I see her, and yeah, I know I don't like them either. And I really never, it's saddened me because Mallory's always kind of, I felt like, was kind of against the protesters. When Sloppy Molly would go to when she went to Florida and stuff like that. So I was a little saddened to see them get out there and join. I mean, we already knew that her and Blowjob Betty and Marissa was like that. We already knew that. We've already seen it. But Dolly and Mallory. I mean, and I'm granted, Mallory, I did not hear holler any of the obscenities that and stupid crap that MGL and Sloppy and Dolly and them yelled, but nonetheless, out there, like even protesting, we don't know what happened. All we know is a little bit of information that has been leaked out in the Pope. Nobody knows what happened. The cops may have a good idea, or they may be as clueless as everybody else. But the ones that were down there, they have taken the stance that they know the daughter. And look, I'm not saying that I think the daughter Leonie or whatever name it is a poster child for a good child. I'm not saying that. I don't think she is. Hey, Simon Says, but uh, oh, I didn't say Mallory was gross, but I was just surprised to see Mallory at the protest. On the street with them. But anyway, I absolutely don't think that Leonie is like innocent or anything. But I don't know what the girl did. I don't know what she did. I don't know. Um, I know what the neighbors have said, but like I said, uh, the neighbors, they don't know either. Nobody knows but the police. Hey, Jim B. Hey, dog. Yeah, Mallory grabbed those glasses, and I don't blame her. I would have grabbed them too. Oh gosh, I'm not can't hate on her for that. But she did look uncomfortable a little bit. I'm sorry. She did seem a little, especially when Marissa like pulls her shirt up, wants her to feel her down, uh, her stomach and her damn butt. Lord have mercy. Craziness, craziness. But yeah, that's the reason I originally put it up, was for awareness. I really, I'll be honest, I didn't think about re-victimizing the girl because I felt like, she is of age. And look, being groomed, all that stuff, I definitely think that if you're groomed, you're brainwashed. You know what I mean? And I do know that she has, gosh, has probably dealt with a hell of a lot more than what any of us even want to wrap our mind around. You know what I mean? But she still was of age, so that's the reason I come at it from that. And because the last thing I would ever want to do would be re-victimize anyone. It really, honestly, that's the last thing I would ever want to do. Oh, I'm a victim myself, so the last thing I would don't want is to re-victimize someone. And I just think it's sad that there's so many damn people in this world, you guys, that have suffered at the hands of someone in their family, or suffered at the hands of someone else, and with SA. I just think this is such a sad, sad world we live in. I mean, you cannot watch your children close enough. You just can't. Absolutely cannot. I have a story I'll tell on here one day, and it's boy, it got really close to my heart, and it affected me, and it happened to me. Not what I'm going to talk about is not about SA, but uh, just something that somebody got accused of that was at my home one day. We had some workers there, so I'll tell you guys. That's too long of a story to get into right now, and it's making me get off my what I was thinking here. But yeah, the last thing I would. Oh, thank you, the truth. Thank you. Because I would never want to re-victimize someone. Really, I wouldn't. The last thing I would do is want to do that. So, uh, I just think it's sad that there's so much damn mean shit going on in this world. And I was not fortunate enough to be blessed with any kids, but if I did, I would probably be so protective over them that like just hate me. And I thought my mom and dad was protective. I thought my parents were protective. You know what I mean? Ooh. So yeah, and then the stuff with Jared. I mean, man, that. Like I have watched those guys since Sam the Adventure Guy was with them. I've been watching those guys long before the Kylie Rodney case. And when Sam the Adventure Guy left them, I have to say it made me kind of side eye him a little bit because he seems like a really really good guy. And his reasoning for leaving, and I think that video has been taken down. I looked for it the other day, but the reason that he left was basically saying that they are not who they say they are. He was saying that they are not who they say they are, that they would get on there and, you too, Truth, you too, Tracy. Uh, yeah, yeah. So Jared, I heard him say, or somebody read where he was talking about their family was from the carnival, and kind of using that as an excuse because they were from, in the carnival. And I have to say that Simon Says is flipping us all off. Uh, I have to say, when I heard him that being read that he said that, the what I thought is okay, because I mean, growing up going to the fair and stuff, you heard stuff about the people that worked the fair. So whenever I heard him say that, I thought to myself, well, maybe what I heard my whole life is true. I'm just saying. I actually went there in my head. So the fact that he, you know, was using that for one of his excuses when he was trying to gaslight, I thought was ridiculous because the last thing that dude should be doing is gaslighting anybody. I mean, it. And look, 17 years old and her 9, he absolutely knew what he was doing. He knew that it was wrong. And uh, I guess he just got through life being a piece of shit, because of the few good things that he's done, being able to be successful, But I think that he just that kind of fell into his lap, the AWP stuff, doing that. I think that just fell into his lap, and um, he saw a chance to keep doing it and to be able to gain popularity. But he had to have known, he had to have known that his skeletons was going to come out of the closet, and apparently he did a lot of work trying to keep that from happening, they in the family. And I think not only should Jared be held responsible, but all the damn the family that co-signed that looked, turned the blind eye to it, overlooked it, discredited these girls that were saying that this was happening. I mean, they should be held just as responsible as Jared. I mean, who does that crap? But I had a couple of people in the comments under Tracy's video. Um, this is what I said. I said, "Wow, Truth, you wish me to lose my channel. I've not agreed with a lot of things you've done on here, but never wish you to lose your channel, and most definitely not publicly. Now, I removed the video, but not because you, the Almighty Truth, didn't agree with me, because after I showed my husband this morning, I thought different of it. I've always felt deep down that I wasn't your cup of tea, and that's okay because I understand I'm not from everyone. But to wish my channel gone more than once because I may or may not have done something you agreed with, I think is a little crazy. Have a good day." So she come in here and said that she didn't mean that, and I accept her apology, and we're all good. I'm reading that because I want you guys to, you have to know that for the other comments. So, um, The Bailey FM, I mean MF Vex wrote, "My, how nasty you are!" And you call. Oh, that's what I wrote her. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, I don't see her comment anymore. Let's see. Okay, well, her comment's been, I guess, been removed. I don't see it, but Cat's Rule come on here and said, full on hypocrisy said, this is full on hypocrisy said, I felt that way. I felt that what was done to you, reference your pictures, was disgusting. Why would you like it if someone who had beef or trying to prove a point about two tacos doing bad things and posted your pictures, they gave Marissa online and then share a link to prove how bad they were? Probably not. That's because it has nothing to do with you. You would be used as a pawn in someone else's beef. What did the girl do to anyone that her blatant in your face victimization for all to see is shared because people are doing Savage a solid or don't really like Dolly? I agree. Anyone who posts or shares this disgusting filth doesn't deserve a channel. Okay, full of hypocrisy. You and then the Cat's Rule says the fact that her husband tried to tell her it was wrong says a lot. Um, Maybe run everything by him before going online. Obviously, someone has bad judgment. So, two Cat's Rule. My husband didn't say anything about taking it down, and I've already explained that. So that's what you get when you assume. You make an ass out of yourself because that's not what happened. I chose to take it down because it gave me the willies. And when I watched it the second time when showing it to my husband, I thought, you know what? I don't want my nieces and nephews logging onto my channel and seeing that. That's why I chose to take it down, Cat's Rule, not because I'm not a good judgment of things. Okay. Now, having picked some of the friends I've picked in the past, I could get why people would question me that, but that's still not true. And then for full on hypocrisy, I appreciate your support. I think I appreciate your support, but you agreed that I should lose my channel also, and then I'm filled. Well, you know, I don't even. All I'm going to say to you is I appreciate your support. That's really all I can say about that. I appreciate your support whenever you did think that I was being done wrong. Uh, I wasn't using anyone, and I wouldn't make anybody re-victimize them, like I've already said. Since Bailey MF Vex removed her, she said something about I was a twat, and something about me being in the barn letting my animals out or some crazy crap like that. She removed her thing, so I can't see it. But I really just wanted to address the people that commented under my comment, what I wrote to Tracy. I thought it was kind of silly to go at me and think that I should have my damn channel taken down just because I reshared a video that someone and I did it because I wanted to bring awareness to Dolly Vision's uh channel and him making soap, and that his brother helps him make that soap. So anyway, that's I I've always liked Tracy. Never had anything against her, and I get she come in here and apologized and said that she was mad and she didn't think I should lose my channel, and I do appreciate that very, very much. I do. Because I honestly don't come on here to get shit started or try to be like that to people. Okay, just a girl. She said she was going to ask around because she didn't believe me when I told her I was not two tacos wife. So y'all better let that Susan M. Straight. Oh, Susan M. said that. Really? Golly. Well, no, her wife is what's the name that she uses? A Jeff Handler. If you guys ever, hey Navy Tax 37, string cheese. Yeah, if you guys see that maybe if you guys see Jeff Handler in your comments, that is Taco's wife. Jen, not Jen B, Tucker's wife. So, uh, yeah, she is vile. Her and Tacos both are pretty, pretty vile. Yeah, Tacos put a community post up the other day talking about her. I thought this was like rich, talking about her, her sickness. That she was her dad coming in, having to sign do not resuscitate papers and stuff. But she said, she never remembered having to have other people having to sign papers. So her dad woke her up, even though the stepmom, sister, and brother was there while they couldn't sign the do not resuscitate papers or whatever. So she says, the thing she said, I'm getting a bad feeling that she won't be. They just left to go to the hospital. She won't be returning and probably never coming back. The nurse that was here with her until 1 a.m. this morning, and it's just not looking good. I feel so sorry for her and my dad and for her family. I haven't always gotten along with her but my heart breaks for all of them. I don't ask anyone to pray for me. I'm not deserving of anyone's kindness. But if any of you could find it in your hearts to pray for her family, and for my father, that they would be able to remain strong and heal their hearts during a difficult time, it would mean the world to me, and I'll be forever grateful. So, I did too. I prayed for the family members and stuff because, that's who I am. But why would you think that people wouldn't want to pray for you, tacos? Why would you think that? And why would you even put that? Is it for sympathy? Is it because you want somebody to feel sorry for you? Is that why you would write something like that, tacos? Because where was your feelings when your wife was trying to have help Marissa publicly intimidate me? Where was where was that then, bitch? And you saying I'm not have nothing to do with it, but yet she's getting them off of your phone. I know you well enough to know that she wouldn't be taking your phone and taking stuff off of it if you didn't fucking want her to. I know that much about you, girl. So that bullshit about I have nothing to do with it. This is between Marissa and Jen. That is such bullshit. You know, tell that to somebody that believes you, because girl, I don't believe you. I don't believe nothing you say. And then quit putting stuff on there like wanting people to feel sorry, but you don't deserve it of anybody's prayers. Really? Really, bitch? Well, why would you think such a thing? Why would you think such a thing? Because for some of us to not give you any prayer, that would be making us like you, a ghost hunter or whatever you call yourself. Somebody that sits back and watches their wife do something to someone that hasn't ever done a damn thing to you guys except walk away. That's all I ever did was walk away. And because I walked away, because you guys pulled a stunt that there was no way in the world I was going to co-sign, it's worthy of me being subject to the crap that that was subject to. I don't think so. I don't think so. And then to find out that it wasn't just your phone, that she was going through my Google photos, because you guys didn't only just take the pictures of your wedding and the video and the pictures of your wedding, but you decided to go through all my damn pictures. And from the sounds of it, Jen added a few in there to Marissa, because some of them that she described, I absolutely would never have anything to do with or part of. But that's neither here nor there. You were part of it, tacos. So you can blow that smoke up somebody else's ass, because I'm not believing it. Thank you, Jim B. Thank you. That was nasty as hell. I mean, goodness gracious. Yep, that's how it happened, Jack. I Okay. So when I was trying to, because all my pictures, I back up to my Google photos, and whenever and we went, I think it was between Thanksgiving and Christmas when we went, or maybe just before Thanksgiving. So they were on my butt bugging me all the time about, hurry up, send me my video and send me pictures, because I took them with my phone. And so I sit down and I kind of put them all in a folder, and I emailed it to Jen and to Tacos, both of them, to their separate emails. Uh, and they wrote back as, that they're not getting them. They can't open it. So I was on the phone with Kay Smalls, and I told Kay Smalls, I said, I don't know why they can't get it. So I sent it to the same thing to Kay Smalls, and she opened it and she said, oh, it looks like you have to give them permission permission for that folder. I didn't know what I was doing. And I went in there and I gave them permission, but not just to that folder. I gave them permission to all 81,000 of my photos. So instead of them being, citizens with some morals and taking just what was meant for them, they decided to go through all my damn photos. And when Marissa was describing some of them, I thought, okay, first I thought, bullshit, ain't none of the pictures mine, because I know that I hadn't sent them. I thought, wait a minute, that sounds familiar. That picture sounds a little familiar. That picture sounds a little, oh, that one absolutely don't, because I don't have any piercings and I've never had 8 of them in my face or whatever they were on there saying. But a couple of the pictures that I knew that, I had home there. So that's how they got them. That's how they got them. So yeah, no integrity. You're right there, Carla and friends. No integrity. Pieces of shit is what you call that. I wouldn't do my worst enemy like that, much less somebody that I once called a friend. I just wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? Just like if someone is dragging Mallory, no way am I going to stay there and be part of that. Even though we're not friends now, or I guess we're not friends now because of what we had. I would not do that. I have more respect for her than that. I wouldn't do that crap. Hey, mom's jeans, how are you, doll? Gosh, this time change. Okay, so I thought that they announced on that we weren't going to do time change anymore. I didn't even think about it, and I don't really watch TV anymore. My husband and I, we go through Sling, we stream. We don't even through our cable, our Wi-Fi. We don't even have cable anymore. So, and I mean, I have my shows that I record that I watch, but other than that, I don't watch the news per se unless I see it come across my phone or something like that. But didn't see anything about daylight savings time. So my husband gets up. He normally gets up at 3, but he got up at 2 Sunday, and he come home and he said, "Yeah, they said that they're not going to." But I guess it was like after this time. My mom told me, she said after this time they're not going to do it again. I don't know, but I guess we had to fall back one more time. But anyway, he come home and he said, "Why didn't you tell me I got up at 2 o'clock?" And I said, "You did?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he said, "Look at the clocks and you look at your phone." So our phone had, swapped over. But I said, "Oh, I didn't even notice." So I called my mom up and I blamed it on her. She always blames. I always get blamed for everything. I said, "Why didn't you tell me that they were supposed to set the clocks fall forward?" She said, "I didn't know it either, sugar." She said, "I didn't know it until this morning." So I know people that live in Arizona don't have to worry about it. They haven't done it. I don't know if they've ever done it, but I know they didn't do it whenever we used to do it or did it. Yep, Simon says you're right there. Absolutely. They're crazy. Look, I knew they were crazy when I met them. You know what I mean? Rough around the edges is an understatement. Hey, sweet wee, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I've definitely lost any kind of respect I have for those guys. You know, and Marissa too. I mean, good lord. Of course, I had already lost respect for her, but who in the hell she thinks she is uh, you know. And then who does she think believes the crap that she took a diet pill and it had her jaw doing that? Bitch, get out of here. Get out of here. Hey, Christina's journey. Get out of here. It wasn't no darn diet pill that made your jaw do that, girl. Might have been some snow, nose candy, but it wasn't no damn diet pill that made. I have taken Phentermine. I've taken diet pills. I've never had my jaw do that. Just saying. And you were more than beyond. Absolutely, Cole 88. Absolutely. It was a Coke jaw for sure. And also the crap that she tried to pull, saying that she was so tired that she was falling asleep. I call BS on that also, because she started out kind of okay. But if you watch, the longer the video went, Bobby Brown jaw, that's funny. The longer the video went, the more slurred and that she got. So whatever she took before she went live kicked in quicker than she thought it was going to kick in. You know what I mean? Because there was absolutely more there than just being tired. Sorry, absolutely not. Nobody. So she took it. So there she was taking a pill. You're right, Jen B. Taking a pill from someone else, because you're right. No doctor would have written her a prescription like that. So she taking pills from someone else. Just saying. And she was quick, being very, I thought, protective of that person. Which, just wait till she gets mad at you. Whoever gave her that Phentermine, for who, just wait, because she's going to tell it. She's going to yell it to the rooftops as soon as she gets pissed at you. Oh yeah, string cheese. That's the one I was talking about in the Aaron Carter video. First of all, she did him no justice in that video. She should. That was the shittiest video that she did. Um, for him. I felt like, especially considering she was his life coach at one point, which was bullshit. I don't think he ever paid her. I think they talked on the phone, and her main goal was getting up with him was because she could spin it however she wants to spin it. He was going against his brother, and he was actually on the side of Melissa Schumann. He and Melissa Schumann were friends, and they were on. She was on that. Aaron Carter was on Melissa Schumann's side. So Marissa got in with him to try to turn him so he would not be against her brother, because she was all about Nick. You know, because Nick threw her the dick back in the day. Nick threw her the dick. So because of that, that's why she started talking to Aaron. So I don't believe for 1 minute that she ever paid Aaron Carter ever paid her 1 red cent to be his life coach. I think she volunteered it. She was looked at it as what it was. You know, he has a channel. She looked at it as popularity, played her popularity card. Thought it would make her more popular to be able to say Aaron Carter and Nick. She can't say that Aaron threw her the dick, but she can say that Nick threw her the dick. So uh, yeah, the fact that she yeah, that's bull crap. Yeah, gave her Adderall too. Well, that's funny because she didn't take an Adderall from me. I mean, I'm prescribed Adderall, and when we were in Dallas, she didn't take one from me. Of course, I don't think I offered her one, but if she had asked for one, I probably would have given it to her. I'm just gonna say I probably would have given it to her if she'd asked for one, but she didn't ask, and I didn't offer. She didn't take one, so I mean, I'll say what happened. I have no reason not to, but yeah. So whoever gave her the diet pill, huh? Oh, so she did say that that Justice gave her the Adderall. Okay, yeah, and I mean Adderall sure don't make your jaw do that. Adderall, no, and usually people. I'm just saying, usually people that um that like Xanax, a downer, they're usually not a person that likes uppers. I mean, you usually. I'm not saying that's the case all the time, but generally, somebody that likes downers usually aren't. You know. Yeah, I heard that too, Jen B. I heard that too, and I think like some kind of for hospice or something like. I'm not sure, but yeah, I heard that too. I've heard that for a long time that he was a doctor, and it would make sense. He said he's from the Middle East. You know. Yeah, Justin's husband is a doctor. That's what I was told too. Long time ago, I heard that because and how I heard it, it was when she was talking about. Hey, Science Girl. She was talking about when she was talking about Princess. Um, it was either before Princess come down or moved down or right when he did. They were talking about him, you know, being on medication, whatever his deal was, and it come out. I think Marissa said I can't remember, but it was said that Justice's husband was a doctor, but I don't know whether that's where she put it on private. The one where she was falling asleep talking about Aaron Carter. And Science Girl, a freaking let's just Michelle. That girl is a lost cause, girl. I could not believe the crap she was saying last night in the video when you played it about you. What a wretched bitch! I'm gonna tell you. I think that she gets drunk, she forgets what she says, and then she says that she didn't say that because she's so drunk she don't remember what she said. I mean, she most definitely, yeah, her it is gross as hell. She needs to log off, but that's the thing she's not going to do. I mean, she's not going to she's gonna have to be I think they're gonna have to take her channel because she will never. I think she's so damn narcissistic that she's never going to take her up to walk away. I think she's too hard-headed for that. So they're gonna have to take her channel. Yeah, me too. I wanted to go at her too, but she's, you know, I sure don't want that on my hands if and when she ever does anything to herself. And it's, you know, more likely that, you know, it will happen than it won't, in my opinion. You know, I get where Hello Starlight is. I get it. I bet that was me. I have tried. I have went to her behind the scenes. I have tried in her chat. I have done everything I could to try to give her a good advice, but she can't get out of her own way. She can't get out of her own way, and she's nasty looking. She's rough looking. Her face is like really swollen. Wow. And the sad part is I don't think that she has anybody in her life, in real life. I think she's that lonely that there's nobody in her real life that can't look at her and say, wow, Michelle, your face is swollen. I mean, because she's not going to listen to anybody on here. She thinks everybody that tries to give her advice wants her channel. She's not going to listen to anybody on here. But it's a shame that somebody in her real life, couldn't look at her and say, you know, you really and truthfully ought to go to the doctor and she does. And as quick as she gets to yeah, right. Mallory even, turned her camera away. She didn't make us sit there and watch her eat, but the it's just a sad, sad situation. It really is. And she's so quick to go for people whenever she thinks that people's wronged her. You know what I mean? And if she only knew the people that she is befriending, they can't stand her. And listen, Science Girl, I was going to say last night, when that Long Island Lolita come in your chat that night and was talking shit about Mallory, I mean, about Michelle, saying that she knew her from her real life. I've got to say, I believe that she did. I believe that she did. Hey, Miss Barb, how are you doing, doll? Oh, I'm so sorry you're having an awful day. I'm sorry. Sending you lots of tight hugs. She is what was I saying? Oh, for that night that Lolita lady come in there, Lithuanian Lolita. When she come in there, she was pathetically talking bad about Michelle, and I do believe that she knew Michelle. I do. I think Michelle was lying when she said that she didn't know her. I think she most certainly did, and I don't know what to think about. I don't think Michelle knew that it was Sparrow until you outed it. I don't think she knew the first night. But who knows? Who knows? It could be her damn sister, as far as we know. I mean, really and truthfully, because she kept saying somebody that went to school with my sister, and that they're very, very protective of her. Well, where was that damn protection, bitch, when she was on Marissa's channel, and when she was on Science Girl's channel? Where was that protection then? So you're telling me within a week she can flip and be so protective of you that she goes after people that are just trying to look out for you. She goes after them. She can go, ready to cut your throat, hang you out to dry, and then flip like that to where she's so protective of you that she's gonna dox people in your chat. Are you freaking kidding me? I don't believe people flip like that. And if they do, I wouldn't want them in my life. That's all I can say. Hey, Amy Jane. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Uh, Science Girl most definitely has more patience than I do, because I don't know that I could have sit there that the other night and listened to that. She's so like just, you know, I think that's part of her game. Is hey, Band-Aid of Memories. I think that's part of her game. She repeats herself so much and regurgitates the shit. I mean, I could really and truthfully, I could tell her stories better than she could. I've heard them so damn much. But she regurgitates those stories that she's told all of us hundreds of times, and she does it, I think, to divert the attention off of what you were really talking about. I really, truthfully, because she knows people's going to get tired of hearing her repeat herself and get tired of hearing the same crap that we've all heard before. I mean, she come on here in defense mode and hasn't left. Well, we are having spaghetti for dinner. I bought some garlic bread with jalapeno and cheese on top of it the other day from the bakery, and I thought some sketty would go good with that. Some sketty. I've been wanting to try these cauliflower noodles I've seen in the grocery store. My husband is a type 2 diabetic, and he's lost about hey, hello, hello. Hello, hello. But my husband's lost about, oh, I guess pretty close to 30 pounds, I think he told me. So he's doing good, but he's still, there's things. And look, not just him. Shoot, I shouldn't be. I tease him because he takes those Trulilogy shots in his stomach once a week. The doctor gave it to him whenever she diagnosed him, and it's for diabetes, and it's also for weight loss. And he tells me that he's just not hungry. And I said, I think I'm gonna get one. They come for you when you get them. There's like a month supply. You get four in a box. And I told him the other day. I said, I think I'm gonna get one out of the fridge because you're supposed to keep them refrigerated. Get one out of the fridge and poke myself in the stomach because that's sure to make myself lose some weight. Yeah, people will be defending her. She's not. Yeah, she is a loose cannon. That heifer is. She's a loose cannon. Oh, thank you, Christina's journey. That's sweet. Thank you. Okay, guys. Yeah, I know. I need to eat healthier too. Cole 88, especially since going through Moonchild Pink. Hey, babe. Especially since going through menopause, it's like just that the midsection. You know what I mean? It just hangs on you. Yeah, they do. They do lose weight easier. Suckers. Sorry, devils. Oh, they are? Okay. Fathead pizza base recipe. Okay, I will. I'm gonna screenshot that right there. So yeah, I know I've tried. There's a New York pizza here, and they have the cauliflower crust, and I know I've tried that, and it was really good. So I would just have to tell my husband, "Hey, Miss Norma, how you doing, babe?" I would just have to tell my husband, not tell him. So even though he knows he needs to eat healthier, he uh, he is something else. He don't like to try new things. That's for sure. he um he is a man of uh he doesn't try new things. He he's something else. I swear. He's got a closet full of clothes, and he rotates between like three or four shirts, and he's got probably 50 shirts in there. No, that's right. We aren't. And look, I'll be next week. I'll be 55. Lordy, lordy. I never, never. Woo. I mean, that's 55. Woo. I feel like over half my life is gone. You know what I mean? So yeah, I have a an elliptical machine or whatever. I don't know what it's called. Some big machine in there, like a treadmill, but it's not. I think it's an elliptical machine. That shows you how much I use it, considering I don't even know the damn name of it, right? It's in our study, and I think I've got some stuff piled up on it. So, well, I used to when I lived up north. I used to cook a lot differently than I cook now. Whenever I couldn't move back home, I you know went right back to my bacon grease cooking my bacon grease days. Yep, we do because I really and truly don't eat any more than what I've ever eaten. I mean, I don't eat anymore, and I'm as active, maybe not as active as I used to be, but on some days I'm more active. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, where is this? But my sisters used to tease me and tell me it's gonna catch up with you. It's gonna catch up with you. And were they right? That sounds good. I love short ribs. And then also, my mom said I just don't have any strength in my hands. Well, boy, that happened overnight when it happened to me. You know what I mean? I get it. I have a drawer opener. My husband's got. He had it mounted under our kitchen cabinets, the top shelf cabinet, so I could like put stuff in there to open it up because I have no strength in my hands anymore. Sometimes I can't even open a bag of. I ordered this popcorn from Ginger Lux mom daughter, and I could not even grab it at the top and pull it open. I had to get scissors. I mean, I didn't even have strength to open that. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So I guess it happens to the best of us, you guys. Happens to everybody. And I'll be the first to admit I don't like water. I don't like to drink water, and I don't like to exercise. So that's not a good combination there. Right. Right. My sister, she oh my gosh. So before when we had our we were building a little cabin before we got to where I could like cook in it. We were down at my mom's and it was either Thanksgiving or Christmas, but my sister had bought a chocolate custard pie from her boss. Oh, excuse me, you guys. Baked them for the holidays, and so she bought one. Well, I went down to my mom's and I was preparing something that I was going to have for the next day for whatever holiday it was, Thanksgiving or Christmas, whatever we were cooking. I was preparing it the night before, and my mom and my sister went to bed while I was still down there, using my mom's kitchen before I got mine going. But anyway, when I went to put whatever I was making in the refrigerator, I had to rearrange some stuff, and I saw that pie. So I took it out, set it on the counter, and anyway, I rearranged, put stuff in there. And when I went to put it back, I thought, "Gosh, I'm gonna take me a little. I'm gonna take me a little slice." Well, but earlier that day, I had redid my mom's kitchens, and she had a bunch of aprons that she had never worn that people had gave her. They were real pretty, so I hung them up on a like this little thing that has pegs on it, and I hung it up walking into her kitchen. And so, not used to it being there. So cut me a sliver of that pie, put the pie back in the fridge, and I stand there and I get a fork and I go to eat it. And oh my gosh, God, I love chocolate pie, but that was probably the best pie I have ever eaten. And I turned out of the corner of my eye. And I'm going to show you how guilty my conscience was. I jumped. I said, "Oh shit, you scared me!" And it wasn't nobody, but I saw those aprons out of the corner of my eye, and I knew that I was getting that pie that was for the next day. But you guys, it was funny. I thought to myself, okay, that was my own guilty conscience, but it was so good that I cut my husband a piece and I took it up and I woke him up. I said, "You have got to freaking try this." You guys, we got in side by side and we went back to my mom's. I went back in and I got another piece. So it was in a pie carrier. So you couldn't see it from just looking in that it was gone. So the next day, my mom told me to get the desserts out of the fridge and take them out in the washroom and put them on top of the deep freeze so we could have more room to move around. And so I did. And so anyway, my husband and I were laughing. He took a video of me or a picture one, and I'm sitting there with a fork, and there wasn't but like maybe 3 or 4 slices of that pie left. It was so good. My sister, anyway, it was a video, and I sent it to the lady that made the pie, and I said I took a beating for this. I said, but this was the best pie. It was so good. My sister was like, "I can't believe you, little heifer." And I said, "Girl, that was fine. I'm sorry." I said, "Well, just so you know, though, I thought you caught me the night before." I told her what happened. I said, "I looked out of my peripheral vision and I saw those aprons and I thought it was either you or Mama." And I said, "Oh shit, you scared me. I'm busted." And I said, but it was just my guilty conscience. So, oh, I love me a Coca-Cola cake. Mm. I drink vanilla Coke. So when I make a Coca-Cola cake, I make it with vanilla Coke. And I love vanilla extract too. So, okay, you guys, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with me. I'm gonna get off here so I can go get some dinner started. Get some dinner started. But I hope you guys have a good afternoon, and I will see you guys in those streets.